Keyword, find yourself in a dog. I wouldn't find myself in a dog fight. If a person's in a dog fight, that's because they're not just thinking about what they're doing in the sport. Boxing is a thinking game. My oldest brother said it. This is chess. This is chess. This is intellect transferred over into a physical aspect. That's all this is. So if you in a slugfest, it's because you couldn't think on the capacity to get yourself out of that situation.
What's going on, you guys? So we got a fight coming up this weekend. A pretty interesting fight. Somewhat of a welcoming party for Gary Antuanne Russell, who goes up against the Iceman, Viktor Postol, who is now 31-3 with 12 knockouts. Gary Antuanne Russell, who is the younger brother of Mr. Gary Russell, is 14-0 with 14 knockouts. So that means he's been running through everybody that he's faced. Now, the last time we seen Gary Antuanne Russell was in May against Giovanni Santiago. Giovanni Santiago is the last opponent Adrian Broner fought, who many feel that Santiago beat Adrian Broner in a controversial split decision win. And going into the fight with Gary Antuanne Russell, he just really stood no chance against the young Russell. Gary Antuanne Russell ran him right up out of the ring with a lot of pressure, a lot of power, a lot of counter shots, a lot of everything. Gary Antuanne Russell has all the goods, and he's looking to show the world this weekend that he's a superstar. He's more than just a great fighter, is that he's a superstar. So it should be a very interesting fight this weekend against the former junior welterweight champion, Viktor Postol, who shared the ring with a lot of great guys in the welterweight divisions. The current undisputed junior welterweight champion, Josh Taylor, who he took a loss to, the former unified junior welterweight champion, and Jose Ramirez, and the former undisputed welterweight champion, and Terrence Bud Crawford, are the only three guys Viktor Postol has taken a loss to. Everybody else he has beaten. So this is a big test and a very interesting test for Gary Antuanne Russell. Will he win? Who knows? He has a lot of things that's on his plate, right? He has a lot of things that was going on outside of boxing. It hasn't been looking too good for the Russell family, but Antuanne Russell is looking to get things back on track, right? Gary Russell Jr., his big bro, took a loss to his big bro. Gary Russell took a loss, right, in a fight that he was injured in. A lot of people felt he should have won a fight, right? Despite him being injured in that fight, Gary Russell Jr. totally outclassed Magasayo in that fight, but he still lost a decision due to politics. Of course, they also lost his brother. The Russell family lost the brother, and then a father has a leg amputated. So it's been a lot of things going on with the Russell family. But Gary Antuanne Russell is looking to get things back on track and looking to bring some light into the darkness, right? So it's going to be a very important fight for Gary Antuanne Russell and the Russell family this weekend, because Gary Antuanne Russell is looking to take the reins for the family and the Russell family, because let's just be honest, his big bro, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., the politics of boxing really just kind of flooded him out, and now it's looking like, when is Gary Russell Jr. going to get a shot again? But his younger brother is still on the rise, and he still has a lot of momentum. He still has a chance to make a lot of things happen. But first, things start with Viktor Postol. He has to get past Viktor Postol, and he has to look impressive in doing so. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.